So I know we've talked about in the past of how the Avengers could actually beat Thanos in Infinity War and Avengers 4, but now I really want to talk about which of the Avengers is actually going to kill Thanos in Infinity War or Avengers 4 going forward. I have 5 Avengers/Guardians that I actually think have the potential of actually killing Thanos in Infinity War/Avengers 4. So if you guys want to hear my list on this, make sure you guys definitely stay tuned. How's it going, Webheads? My name is Ryan Walsh, and if you guys like the Marvel Cinematic Universe and obviously the next 2 Avengers movies, definitely consider subscribing down below to Webhead so you guys get plenty more videos on all that stuff. Also, make sure you guys definitely consider turning on that bell notification so you guys can keep up to date with all my latest uploads. Also, make sure you guys definitely smash the like button if you guys like this video. And of course, comment below your thoughts down below. Which Avenger do you guys think will actually kill Thanos in Infinity War/Avengers 4? Let me know down in the comments. I want to hear all of your opinions on this. But with all that out of the way, let's get in the video, Webheads. So of course, with this list, I'm basically going to be going throughout my top 5 list. There's not really any characters that I think have more of a potential of actually killing Thanos than any of the other ones on this top 5 list. These are the top 5 characters that I just can see actually killing Thanos. This is really what I just think about it, and it mainly is characters related to Thanos, not just in the movies but also in the comic books as well, and what we've seen in past comic books. So that's what I'm really basing this off of. And obviously, as the writers of Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4 have come out, they basically said that Thanos has no weaknesses at all in any of these movies. So he basically is a character with no weaknesses, and along with all of the Infinity Stones that make him God. So does that mean he's even killable in any of these movies? Well, I definitely can say that he definitely will be, because obviously almost every single villain dies in the MCU, and I think with 2 movies coming out for Thanos basically, I'm thinking that actually it is a huge potential that Thanos actually will be killed off in Avengers 4. I think in Infinity War he won't die, but I think in Avengers 4 he definitely will bite the dust and he will die. So I'm basically just going to be breaking down which characters could potentially kill him off. But starting at number 5, I think that actually Thor has a good potential for killing off Thanos. Why do I think Thor actually has a good potential of killing off Thanos? Well, one reason is that he's a god. Thor is a very powerful character. He's nowhere near as powerful, say, as Thanos and with the Infinity Gauntlet as well. But the thing is, he's much more powerful than a character, say, like Hawkeye or Black Widow or the Falcon or Winter Soldier. Characters like that. He's so much more powerful than those characters, so I think he has much more of a potential of actually being able to have the power to actually kill Thanos. Because you can't really say like someone like Falcon is gonna kill Thanos, because he just doesn't even have the power to really even penetrate the guy's skin. You can't give that opportunity to one of those characters because he doesn't even have the potential of holding any Infinity Stone without dying, or he doesn't really have the potential of just even piercing his skin or even be able to actually punch him hard enough for him to actually get hurt. So I'm thinking right there that he doesn't even have the potential of actually piercing his skin. So I'm thinking that someone like Thor, in his level of strength and power, he actually has a potential of killing off Thanos. Also, really just putting on top of it, obviously Thanos and the Black Order are going to be killing a lot of Asgardians in Avengers Infinity War, it looks like, and maybe even potentially Loki. So I'm thinking that Thor is definitely going to have that motivation to actually want to kill Thanos, not just put him away, not just lock him up, but actually potentially kill off Thanos. So I'm thinking that that actually may happen. And if Thor ever gets his hands on an Infinity Stone, he could definitely use that against him because he's powerful enough to actually hold an Infinity Stone himself. But now moving on to number 4. I think in number 4, actually Doctor Strange has a very good chance of being able to kill Thanos off. Why do I think he is actually able to kill Thanos? Well, obviously for strength, he definitely doesn't have the strength to actually kill Thanos at all. But at the same time, he is the Sorcerer Supreme. He is probably one of the most powerful characters in all of the MCU. So I personally think that he actually has a huge potential of being able to kill off Thanos himself. I think that he actually could have the power to do it, and if he wanted to, he definitely could kill him off. So I think that actually is a great idea for the Sorcerer Supreme to be able to actually kill off Thanos. I think he definitely has the motivation of just kind of saving the entire universe, because Thanos is not a character that you can just lock up or anything like that, given that he probably could put him in like the Dark Dimension so that he would actually have to fight like, say, Dormammu. So if you put Thanos and Dormammu into the same dimension, obviously both of them are going to fight, and Dormammu is probably going to win that fight because Dormammu is actually the master of the dark dimension. But just saying something like that, that's the only way to really lock up Thanos. But I personally think that Doctor Strange actually would probably kill off Thanos just because he is probably too dangerous to be kept alive or anything like that, and that's how Doctor Strange is probably going to think about it. And Doctor Strange obviously can wield some of the Infinity Stones because he's that powerful. So I'm thinking Doctor Strange is a good candidate to actually be able to actually put the final blow to Thanos. And at number 3, I have Drax the Destroyer. Obviously, Drax in the comic books, if you were to look at him, he actually has killed Thanos in the comic books before. He has been that character to actually kill Thanos off. Drax actually has secret power in the comic books where he actually glows bright green, and he actually punched through Thanos' chest and crushed his heart. So obviously he has the power to actually kill Thanos, but I don't know about the movies. It's a little bit different for the movies because it looks like Drax doesn't have that power of glowing green and actually be able to summon an amount of strength to actually punch through someone like Thanos, because obviously Drax is definitely very strong in the movies, but he actually had a hard time taking on Ronan the Accuser by himself, and that's even with Ronan not even having any of the Infinity Stones. So I'm thinking that Drax actually is probably not going to be the number 1 choice to actually kill off Thanos, but he definitely has the potential to do it because he has a history with Thanos in the comic books where Thanos actually killed off his wife and child, but in the movies Ronan did that, so that motivation's kind of taken away a little bit. But of course at the end of the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, we hear Drax say this:
"Your wife and child shall rest well, knowing that you have avenged them."
Yes. Of course, Ronan was only a puppet. It's really Thanos I need to kill.
And that basically potentially just says to me that he is on a mission to kill Thanos, and he actually has a potential of doing so in the movies. So that's my number 3, and I think he actually has potential of doing that. Now at number 2, I actually think Captain Marvel has a huge potential of killing off Thanos. Obviously, she is one of the most powerful Avengers ever. She has such a huge power base that basically she is just as powerful as the Hulk, and she actually has even more abilities than the Hulk actually does. The Hulk only has like the abilities of really just smashing everything, and he's super strong. Obviously, he probably is a little bit stronger than Carol Danvers is, but at the same time, she's definitely up to that kind of strength, but also she has a lot of other abilities as well. She can fly, she can shoot lasers out of her fist, she basically has a glowing like sort of kinetic energy in her, I think it's something like that, and she just has a lot of power behind her. So I think she definitely is that potential character to actually kill off Thanos, and obviously it's confirmed that she's going to be a big part of Avengers 4, so I'm thinking if that's the movie where Thanos is actually going to die, she has a huge potential of actually maybe even grabbing an Infinity Stone, using it against Thanos, or maybe she actually can just beat Thanos by herself if he has no Infinity Stones at all. So I'm thinking that she is a great candidate to actually take on Thanos and beat him herself. And she probably is going to take that leader role, so why not just boost her up to a leader when she actually takes on the most powerful character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and she claims victory against them? That definitely would boost her up to the leader role of the Avengers in Phase 4, so I think that'd be really good for the character as well. And at number 1, I kind of cheated here a little bit. There's 2 characters in this one, but in my opinion they kind of both have the same backstory with Thanos, and it kind of makes sense for the movie. So at number 1, I have Gamora and Nebula. That's right, I have both of Gamora and Nebula, the daughters of Thanos. Obviously, they do have brothers and sisters as well, which are the Black Order, but I'm thinking that Gamora and Nebula definitely have the most potential to kill off Thanos in Avengers Infinity War or Avengers 4, because basically they have so much against Thanos. They are so connected to Thanos in this movie. You can even see in the second trailer that Gamora is explaining to everyone who Thanos actually is. She's explaining it to the Guardians and explaining it to the Avengers as well, who Thanos basically is and why he needs to be stopped. So that's why I think she's a great candidate to be the one to deliver the final blow. And she's definitely powerful enough to deliver the final blow as well. And then you have Nebula as well. And as we learned in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, she has a lot of bad memories of Thanos, especially when Thanos took out her arm and really just put another eye in her socket. Thanos definitely has tortured Nebula to the point where Nebula is just on a path to kill Thanos. She wants to kill Thanos so bad, and I think because in the Infinity Gauntlet comic books, where she actually did control the Infinity Gauntlet at some point, she definitely could have the potential of doing that in Avengers Infinity War or Avengers 4, and she definitely has the potential of killing Thanos along with Gamora. If both of them did it at the same time, that would be awesome, and that's why I put both of them in this number 1 spot, because both of them are the daughters of Thanos, and they both are basically just as strong as each other, and so I'm thinking that both of them definitely have the most potential to kill off Thanos. But guys, that is my list of the top 5 characters that I think could actually kill Thanos in Infinity War / Avengers 4. Guys, let me know down in the comments What do you guys think of this list? Do you guys agree with my list? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. I want to hear your opinions on this. Also, make sure you guys definitely smash that like button if you guys liked the video. Of course, if you guys like the MCU and Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4, definitely consider subscribing below so you guys get plenty of videos on all that stuff. Also, make sure you guys definitely turn on that notification bell as well so you guys can keep up to date with all my latest uploads. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye. Alrighty, Webheads, if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more, definitely consider subscribing right over here to Webhead so you guys get plenty more videos on Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4 going forward. Also, make sure you guys definitely turn on that notification bell. Also, make sure you guys definitely check out my social media links in the description below so you guys can follow me on various social media networks. And lastly, definitely check out the 2 videos below me. I think you guys would really enjoy. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.